Hello, wealthy, successful, money making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me for another video, guys. I'm so glad you can be here with me. Before you, you have the Euro Yen pair, the Aussie dollar pair, the Euro USD, and the dollar Swiss pair. While it is on my mind, I want to remind you to be sure to visit my blog spot. It's tradersbud.blogspot.com. And here you have a wealth of information that's totally free of charge to you. Right under labels, there is a selection of blog spots that go on for quite a while. This deals more with the psychological part of trading than it does any strategies. So be sure to check it out. I think you'll be happy that you did. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of these pairs this morning. So getting into the market, let's rank and see what we've had going on. And you can see during the Asian session, we didn't have a lot. During the Asian session earlier, I was actually going to make this video, but I got a phone call and traded it instead. So I went ahead and marked the high and low of the Asian session. And you can see we've just been going on a downward motion, but not a whole lot of price action. So let's see if we can grab 20 pips out of the market this morning, out of the four pairs. We're going to wait for a setup, and I will see you in a bit. For those of you who are new to my channel, just so it's not too confusing for you, my bearish candles are green and my bullish candles are pink. In my mind, pink is a lighter color than green, so my charts have been this way pretty much always. And I know it confuses some people, so I thought I should probably go ahead and get that out of the way right off the bat. Don't know what else I can tell you except that whenever you get in the market, it's always a good idea to wait for your best or a proper trade setup. Oh, just had a brain freeze. But you don't have to take every setup that the market offers you. You're looking for the setup that's going to give you the best possible advantage. Let's go ahead. This one doesn't move very much actually. I was going to say, let's go ahead and grab this dollar Swiss, but it's not a really strong moving pair. So I'm going to just kind of lay low off of that one. I do think that it's going to move up. We can watch it for a minute and see if it does. That's my thoughts on that, but it just occurred to me, I'm not going to get 10 pips out of this thing. It's not moving enough for that. And I want to remind everybody that today is non-farm payroll day today as well. So it's definitely going to behoove us to be careful about our trade setups. Another thing too, I want to tell you what these white lines are for. These are my moving white lines. I move them as stop losses and that kind of thing, support and resistance. I put this under here when this candle was falling down to see if it was going to close below, to see if that was something that was worth our consideration. However, we're just going to have to wait for the market to give us something good. And I did say we would wait to see what this next candle does. But as the video progresses, you can kind of keep an eye out on what's going on. Oops, on that side. Another thing I want to remind you of while we wait is that sitting on the sideline is actually a position. It is the position that you're choosing to take to keep money in your pocket. Don't invest money into just anything that the market throws at you. We might have an opportunity coming our way. We'll see. Um, but don't just throw your money at anything that the market shows you. Let price prove itself worthy of the money that you worked so very hard for. All right, we're actually going to go ahead and grab that one. And this is, now we'll move this. This is actually our stop loss now. So you can see that that one did go up. However, it I didn't think it was going to yield 10 pips, so I didn't waste the time with that one. This first trade may be scratch. We'll have to wait and see what the market tells us. But let me tell you the reason that I took this trade. Price bounced up like it was going to go somewhere, and that was a trade that quote unquote should have succeeded. However, it failed and it came to close below this strong attempt to take price to the upside. So this is why it is that we entered this particular trade setup. Now let me blow this one back up some. I shrunk it so I could take a look at everything. And this one, we'll just wait and see what the market says. So, it just occurred to me that I should probably tell you guys where we entered. So we entered this at 116.99, or I'm sorry, 89, and we have a take profit at 78. I also want to say about this one, I was wrong about the movement. I looked at the level of previous resistance and the way it had been moving before, and I just assumed that we would not have gotten 10 pips out of this, but this has moved so far 10 pips. So that one I was wrong about, and I may be wrong about this one as well. We'll just have to wait and see. If it's wrong, we're going to cut it. No need in holding on to a bad trade. Oh, by the way, never marry a bad trade. It is a dysfunctional relationship that will hurt you. Don't stay married to a bad trade. Okay, guys, we are right at our take profit. So I'm hoping that we can see this one pop together. We're getting closer and closer. It's at 78.1. So we're actually getting closer to that take profit. Now, had I gone ahead and taken this trade when the opportunity was presented, we'd already have our 20 pips for today. But so far, we have 10 pips, and we're just going to wait for another proper trade setup and go ahead and grab another 10 pips, and then this will be the end of this video. Guys, I'm thinking about re-entering the same one again. So we'll sit up and watch for the opportunity. And this also looks like it may be giving us an entry opportunity. So one of these two, maybe. We just have to wait and see how it's going to close. That one's looking good to me. Doesn't mean it's the right setup, but we are going to see. A little late to the trigger pull, and we're going to look to grab a quick 10 out of that. Hopefully it will yield 10. That was another opportunity. That was an opportunity, but we're looking to get 10 pips. I really wanted a really nice pullback for the video, to short it again. However, or to re-enter one of the setups. But since we're doing 20 pips, I want to try to grab the um, trade setups as they're presented to me. Now, this, as you know, is my stop mover. If I come back to break and close above uh, my entry candle or the candle before it, then I am out of this market. I don't know what this market's going to do, but it doesn't look like one that's going to do a lot of strong pullback. But I could be wrong because I'm not a fortune teller. I'm simply a trader. So I'm looking to take advantage of this. Oh, let me tell you why it is that I entered. Same thing. So you had this situation where you had an attempt to take this back up in a bullish manner. However, that failed and that price was engulfed in harmony with that miniature trend. So um, it may give us what we're looking for. It may not. We'll just have to wait and see. Our entry on this was 42.9 and the take profit is at 32.8. And you can see we had the same kind of situation here and here. Not sure whether we're going to get 10 pips out of it. This is my trailing stop. Just in case we have a strong bounce back up, then I may cut it. I'll let it ride. So we may actually have a pull back up and then a fall back down. So hopefully we'll get the opportunity to reshort this one. But yeah, for the video's sake, instead of waiting for it to pop back up, if it comes back and closes this candle, then we're out and that'll put us at about break even. So right now we're only in a teeny bit of profit. That's why I chose this one over some of the others because I'm sure this one 10 pips definitely. This one 10 pips and I wasn't so sure about this one. So hopefully we'll get a good bounce back up here that we can go ahead and reshort again. Whoops. Oh no. This thing has been going this long. I'm so goofy. I'm so sorry, guys, because I was thinking about scratching this one. But now it's like, yeah, I might as well let it right out. I'm sorry. I thought I had this thing paused. So hopefully that didn't make the video too long. So I apologize to you. And so yeah, sorry about that a lot. I was thinking about scratching this because it's like we've been in all this time and we've gotten about 2 pips out of it. This is another opportunity. We'll see how this one closes and then we'll take it. So I'm sorry about the long pause. I'm so like, yeah. Let's take a look at this one. Yep. Let's go ahead and look for 10 pips out of this. But this, the way it's just kind of dancing around, I'm not really feeling so confident in that trade anymore. That setup was okay, but I think it's still going to yield us 10 pips. That was a much better looking setup, but here again, the exact same thing. You got the attempt to take price in the other direction. Wasn't a very strong attempt, but you can see that attempt failed, so we went ahead and entered that setup. Sorry about that long pause. I scratched these two trades We'll look to reshort this again once it gets up some. I did go ahead and take a short here because we've gotten to the top, little bitty price action and engulf, and we will see. Now this one, it doesn't move as well, so I may shoot for just 5 pips out of this one and see how that goes. But guys, that's the thing. If a trade isn't working out for you pretty much immediately or the way that it should, just go ahead and cut it. You can always earn that money back, and we have a full trading day to do so. So um, we're still in profit at this point. So we'll see how this goes. But like this, I don't like the way price was dancing around here. And I know all that's going to happen is you're going to get a pullback, and then you're going to get the opportunity to fall back down in harmony with the overall trend, which is pretty much what I said earlier. You get a pullback, fall back down. So um, we'll just have to wait and see. This one I probably cut too soon, but I'm looking for that just right trade setup. And this one maybe, nah, yeah, no, not that one. So we did this one for 5, and I'm hoping for the opportunity to buy this one back up. This one, hopefully it'll bounce all the way up to the trend line and give us a shorting opportunity from there. I'm going to actually move this here. And the reason for that is to see if price is actually going to come and break above that previous level of resistance. So we'll see. And I'm sorry for the morning groggy voice. That was one of the things. So yes, so this one hit our take profit. So um, so far we've hit 15 pips. But I've been wanting to make this video now forever. And the reason I have not is because it's so early in the morning, and this is usually the time that I am praying, or um, I'm usually just laying in the bed. This morning I made myself get up and sit up to actually make this video. So we're going to wait for another good entry, and then we'll end this video. We are back. Oh, you can't see that, can you? We're back in this Aussie for a sell. It is this engulf and the break below that, and this is a 5-period moving average, and the break below that 5-period SMA. And I was just looking at that one. It's like, this one I'm a little bit iffy about sometimes. Sometimes it moves really well, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll just have to wait and watch and see. If I enter another pair, then I'll let you know. This looks like it's getting ripe for entry. I'll just have to wait and see. This one looks like it's going to be ripe for the entry. Let's bring this under and see if we can get a break and close below that. If so, we're going to go ahead and get back in that one. So we'll just watch it together. If it doesn't give me what I want, then I can't enter. So we have a few more secs here, and whammo, there we are. We're in this, and now we're definitely going to look for 10 pips out of this. We hadn't quite hit the 10 pip level here. We'll see how that goes as well. But yeah, so we are in that. If we come back to close that candle, we're back out. No need to hang on to a bad marriage. If it doesn't work, cut it. So guys, finally we are getting close to this take profit here in this Aussie dollar pair. We're getting closer here as well, so hopefully they'll pop really soon. And guys, actually, you don't have to trade the way I've been trading tonight. Doing this thing tonight has been like watching paint dry. We just keep getting right there at the take profit, and then it's like, yeah. But once you enter a trade position, you can just keep your stop there. Okay, good. We just got popped out of that Aussie dollar pair. So hopefully we'll get popped out of this yen pair as well. Now, if we get right here and we engulf this candle, then I'm out. Just totally out. Because that means that chances are we're about to just enter a kind of choppy period and it's not going to yield me 10 pips. But if it's going to work, it will yield 10. But this is just a really slow market tonight. And what I was saying is you can enter that initial entry and just keep your stop there. You don't have to do all of these trades. So hopefully, if I revealed any sensitive information, I can block it out tonight. If I can, I'm going to post this video, which I sincerely hope that I'll be able to do that. And then if I can't, then I might have to scrap this video. So hopefully we'll hurry up and hit that take profit so that we can go ahead and close this video out. And then, well, we at least have 20 pips for tonight. So maybe I'll name this video over 20 pips. But I do want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Enjoy a wonderful, amazing, pip-filled life. We're just going to wait on this. If we come to engulf this candle, then that means that we're out of this particular setup. But I would like and we're at the beginning of a new hour too. So yeah, yep. Well, I don't know yet, but it's not looking too good for us. Just kind of danced around our take profit and it never did hit. So we'll see. But I am going to allow this candle to close because no candle story is complete until that candle is closed. So we'll see what that candle says. Let you watch it with me and see. It just did that great big scary run up and it did not close our candle. So hopefully this time it'll just go ahead and pop us out and then that'll be the end of it. Okay, it should have popped us out because I had that at 77 something. I don't remember. Okay, so now. So guys, that's it for our 20 pips for tonight. You guys stay blessed. Enjoy an amazing day. Whoops. Try this again.